And we are, right? Okay, great. So yeah, Yvonne Bambrick, followed by Ralph Hoytsch and Paul Hyde. Yvonne, welcome.
Thank you, Councillor de Vermaker. I'll just start by saying it's Bambrick. There's no R initially. Thank you. I'd like to applaud Transportation Services for this initiative. I think it's a fantastic start for improving not only the pedestrian realm, but just improving, looking at our streets in a way that's not just focused on the automobile as we have in the past. So this is one of several improvements, so thank you for this study. I'd like to thank also Councillor Calray for championing bike lanes on Jarvis Street. It's quite important from my perspective. I speak on behalf of the City of Toronto's cyclists. And for the most part, there's only one thing I would dispute. I'm sorry to see that transportation isn't putting forward recommendations for bike lanes. From my understanding, a wider curb lane often is a negative for bikes as opposed to a positive. It can lead to faster speeds for cars, which can be a threat to cyclists. So the wider curb lane, in my view, is not a bonus for cyclists. The only thing that would be suitable is a complete bike lane. There's enough room to improve both the pedestrian realm and include complete bike lanes north and southbound on Jarvis Street. I think it's an important shift in city policy to be looking at all road users in a comprehensive way, and it gets us closer to a complete streets model that does accommodate all road users. Car has been king for far too long in the City of Toronto, and if we look at the real costs of driving automobiles, car drivers have been subsidized for a long time. I think we really need to be not just, I think cyclists shouldn't be relegated to the fringe. We've got to start accommodating them a lot more seriously, and we should be celebrating cyclists, because every one person that gets out of their car and chooses to ride a bike is doing us all a service. And you could say the opposite for those that continue to sit in their metal boxes idling as they move north, south, east, and west through our neighborhoods. So I thank the city for looking at the redesign of Jarvis Street, and I again thank Kyle Ray for putting forward a motion for bike lanes, and I would ask the committee to support complete bike lanes as well as improvements to the pedestrian realm on Jarvis Street. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Are there any questions of the deputant by committee members? Seeing none, thank you very much for attending.